Today, we take you to the celebration scene of Tzu-Chi New York's chapter's 30th anniversary, which means 30 years of service for the people of New York and beyond. Many gathered to send their blessings for this occasion, such as volunteers and business partners who have always been there. Let's take a look at this celebratory event.
I am standing at the Tzu-Chi chapter in New York. On this day, the 3rd of July, is the celebration of Tzu-Chi New York's 30th anniversary. As you can see, it's raining a little, but nearly 100 volunteers are already here, preparing to welcome everyone. Behind me is the reception area where it is currently receiving volunteers, and later it will receive guests to the event. Over there, many delicious vegetarian snacks have been prepared for the participants. Speaking of, let's see what the kitchen volunteers are up to. You can see right now there are kitchen volunteers who are busy preparing vegetarian sushi for the guests to enjoy. Next, we head to the Jingsi Books and Cafe and the first floor hallway. To celebrate this 30th anniversary event, everyone can see the first floor hallway and the Jingsi bookstore has been decorated. The bookstore is looking very refreshed as they have been preparing for a week. Let's take a look at their dedicated hard work from the week before. The floor, the bathroom, stairs, and even door cracks, anything that might gather dust, is wiped down. The week before the celebration began, there were nearly 10 volunteers or Tzu-Chi staff here to clean and decorate.
From top to bottom, inside to out, we have cleaned it all, including the glass and floors. So grateful to the volunteers of the greater New York area for coming in to clean, using the soap the students made in the workshops. Those soaps work great to get rid of stains. They were afraid that the floors won't dry in time, so they would dry mop the floor just in case.
Due to a sudden rainstorm, the volunteers put up a tent to prepare for any weather changes. The parking lot has been changed to the registration station as well as the food area. When entering the kitchen, we see that volunteers have been preparing lunch since 6 in the morning. Also, the front door is decorated with a banner and balloons to add to the festivity. The receptionist team is made up of volunteers from New York, Long Island, Manhattan, and Brooklyn. They greet everyone with care. This event's undertaking was done by 111 volunteers and 169 volunteers' participation, including those from Boston, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Pennsylvania. It's one of the biggest events Tzu-Chi New York has held since the pandemic happened. The ribbon-cutting ceremony was scheduled for 10:13 in the morning to represent 1013, the motto which translates to one person, one charitable act, as it is hoped that everyone joins in to do something good for this world. Over 300 guests arrived to celebrate, including renowned forensic scientist Henry Lee and the Director General of Taipei Economics Cultural Office in New York, James Lee. As the ceremony got underway, it started to rain, but everyone stayed to witness the completion of the ceremony.
Tzu-Chi, feliz aniversario en sus 30 años.
Happy 30th anniversary, Tzu-Chi New York.
Tzu-Chi, happy 30th anniversary.
Happy 30th anniversary.
恭喜Tzu-Chi.
Tzu-Chi 纽约30周年，
生日快乐!
The well wishes come from all walks of life and all different organizations. They have all been with Tzu-Chi in these past 30 years, hoping to bring about compassion in the world. On July 3rd at 10:13, 51 guests came together to celebrate Tzu-Chi's 30th anniversary.
身处美国第一大城的纽约慈济人，自30年前资深老菩萨们筚路蓝缕中起步，一步一脚，深深烙下菩萨足迹，立下无数典范感人故事。
Despite it starting to rain when the ceremony started, the nearly 300 special guests and volunteers did not leave as they finished listening to the letter. Among the guests were Ambassador of Taiwan and Henry Lee and his wife, who came all the way from Connecticut. Henry Lee is one of the world's foremost forensic scientists and has a deep respect for the master's ability to motivate so many people across the globe.
Thank you, Tzu-Chi, for this opportunity for everyone to gather. We can all contribute our share of knowledge and wealth. And just like the Master says, one person has limited strength, but many have unlimited strength.
The theme of this 30th anniversary is very clear. It's about love. Many of the guest speeches were about love, including the choir. They also sang about love. This ceremony is the embodiment of Tzu-Chi's love, always thinking about others and their needs. That's how love is best expressed in Tzu-Chi.
Those religious organizations who have worked with Tzu-Chi in the past also spoke with fondness of Tzu-Chi's doings.
You're doing God's work because you're all over the world, helping people wherever there's a disparate situation. Tzu-Chi is there. And we're grateful to Tzu-Chi for doing God's work.
Just like the main theme of the celebration of 30 years, the challenges of different decades, this event marks the beginning of the next milestone for Tzu-Chi here in New York. Another feature of this event is the artwork charity auction. These different artworks are from a personal collection, and the family's wish is to donate these to Tzu-Chi for auction. There are more than 2,000 pieces here. The Tzu-Chi New York chapter also made up an electronic catalog for an online auction. All the proceeds will be donated to Tzu-Chi in the category of charity, medical, and education, especially at the Da'ai Kindergarten, which will start later this year.